Some are already calling it the greatest single game performance by a rookie in any sport, maybe since forever. When Nick Kurtz went 6 for 6 with 4 home runs, a double and a single, and a big win against Houston Thursday night, everybody's talking about this guy. This is only his first year in Major League Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Right now he's batting 305, 23 homers, 59 runs batted in, with 73 hits. Now, Nick Kurtz has been on the radar for years. First came to major provinces as a 12-year-old at the World Cup at his divisions, again, World Cup Championship. Now, born in Nicholas Jeffrey Kurtz in the beautiful community of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, he's a first baseman for the Oakland A's. Now, if you know, Oakland's had a really rough go of it lately, and he's one of the biggest bright spots in that team in quite some time. Well, I call them the Athletics, but of course they're moving. Now, he played college baseball for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and was selected by Athletics in the first round of the 2024 MLB draft. He made his MLB debut in April of this year. Now, when Kurtz played for the USA 12 and under national team, he won a gold medal at the 2015 World Cup. He eventually attended Baylor School in Chattanooga, Tennessee. He committed to Wake Forest University to play college baseball. Now, as a freshman at Wake Forest in 2022, Kurtz was named freshman All-American after hitting .338, .471, .637 with 15 homers and 56 runs batted in and only 204 at-bats in 54 games. As a sophomore in 2023, his stat line was .353, .527, .784 with 24 homers and 69 RBIs, over 190 at-bats in 56 games. He was named a first-team All-American by the American Baseball Coaches Association. As a junior in 2024, Kurtz was named team captain and slashed .306, .531, .763 with 22 home runs and 57 RBIs. Kurtz left Wake Forest as the program's all-time leader in walks as well, with 189. Now, considered one of the best prospects in the 2024 Major League Baseball draft, the Oakland Athletics select him in the first round with the 4th overall selection. On July 22, 2024, he signed with Oakland with a contract worth $7 million. He split his first pro season between the Single-A Stockton Ports and the Double-A Midland Rockhounds. Kirk was eventually assigned to the Triple-A Las Vegas Aviators to begin the 2025 season. Now, on April 21, 2025, Kurtz was promoted to major leagues for the first time, after just 32 total games in the minor leagues. He made his MLB debut 2 days later against the Texas Rangers, where he went 1 for 4 with an RBI single. On May 13, Kurtz hit his first career home run off of J.P. Feierstein of the LA Dodgers. On June 16th, he hit a 2-run walk-off home run after Brian Abreu of the Astros to give the A's a 3-1 victory. It was the first walk-off home run for Kurtz's major league career, and it was a StatCast projected 447-foot moonshot, marking the longest walk-off homer by an A's player since StatCast began tracking in 2015. And he already has a nickname. He's called the Big Amish, or Amish, Big Amish. Now, of course, the historic game, on July 23rd, 2025, Kurtz became the first rookie in MLB history and the first Athletics player to hit 4 home runs in a game. He struck them off 4 different Houston Astros pitchers, although his 4th home run was hit off a position player, Cooper Hummel, in mop-up duty, in a 15-3 Athletics victory, and that output tied Shawn Green's 23-year-old MLB record for total bases in a game with 19. He had 6 hits and 6 at-bats for that contest. Now, I'm going to go over the stat line for you, ladies and gentlemen, because usually there's not too many people in Canada or athletics fans, but here is the stat line for him. Okay, Kurtz homered in the second, left on a 0-1 count. His teammate Schumann scored, making it 5-0. Now Kurtz doubled the center in the 4th, and Cortez scored, or Kurtz, make it 7-0. Now, after the Astros got a couple of runs back, Kurtz homered to left in the 6th inning on a 0-1 count. He also homered to right on the first pitch in the 8th inning. And his last, this is 3 straight at-bats. He homered to left on a 2-0 count in the 9th, Urshela scored and Kurtz scored, making it 15-2. Now, the idea about Kurtz, ladies and gentlemen, every once in a while you see a sensation come around. Now, the performance tied Shawn Green's 23-year-old MLB record for total bases a game with 19, and again he had 6 hits and 6 at bats during the contest. Now, Kurtz can be best be described as probably a little bit better than a natural. There's not too many people like him come into the league and do so well so quickly. So we're going to look over his stat line for the minor leagues, and just to show what they were dealing with. He was only really in athletics for a year, and this is what happened. He's a jovial guy. Like when he hit those 4 home runs, it was just like he was having a great time. Now, again, with Wake Forest, again, 2022, 14 doubles, 1 triple, 15 home runs, 56 RBIs, batted .338. 2023 with Wake Forest, similar stats, again, in that 300 range. Batting .353, 24 home runs, 69 RBIs. 2024, his last season, 22 homers, 57 RBIs, and ironically 78 bases on balls for a .306. Now, in the minor leagues with Midland, he had 1 RBI with a .308 average. With Stockton, he had 4 homes, 12 RBIs, batting .400 in limited duty. Now with Mesa in 2024, he batted .353 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. 2025 in AAA Las Vegas, 7 home runs, 24 RBIs, batting .321, and one game in Stockton, 1 game, 3 at bats, 2 hits, and 3 RBIs. So as it stands right now, minor league total in 2 seasons: 12 home runs, 40 RBIs, .344, with 36 bases on balls. Now his stat line as a pro, it's quite interesting. In 66 games so far, 239 official at bats, 45 runs, 73 hits, 18 doubles, 2 triples, 23 home runs, so that's 43 extra base hits, 59 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 28 bases on ball, but he has striked out a lot, 84 strikeouts, so 305 average. So you can project probably this year 40 home runs, probably 100 RBIs, and batting around that 300 range. So what really stands out for a lot of people with Kurtz is that he seems to be a natural performer at the plate, and if he stays healthy, he's only 22 years old. I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but to me, it is one of the best rookie seasons. We've had, of course, players in Japan do well. European players coming over the NHL is comparable, but again, a great. I think comparable would be Mike Bossy with New York Islanders in the late 1970s. I know it's weird to compare baseball to hockey, but there you have it. So Kurtz, good luck. So if you like what you're doing here, we're a baseball podcast as part of Sports File. Let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.